Time, a warning tonight from the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office. They say car burglaries are on the rise. Mallory West joins us with what police say you should do, and especially in wake of a new gun law. Mallory?
Jennifer, the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office says one arrest has been made in connection with a string of vehicle burglaries. But they say it's not over yet. They expect even more. The Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office sent a press release stating that they apprehended one suspect in connection to a string of vehicle burglaries in the Knoll Creek neighborhood. In the press release, they said all of the burglaries were from unsecured vehicles. Everett Holloway with the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Department shared how often vehicle break-ins occur in the area.
We probably have in excess of 100 a year car break-ins. It's very often, especially unlocked vehicles. Probably 80% of our vehicle burglaries are unlocked vehicles. And we've actually observed on security footage before while investigating, the individual will run up to a car. If it's locked, they'll go to the next car that's unlocked and go in that one.
He also emphasized the importance of locking your car and removing valuables.
Definitely remove valuables from your vehicle. Even if you can lock it, I would advise to remove valuables from your vehicle because they can still, it's just a piece of glass in between them and your valuables. You should always lock up your firearms, never leave them in a vehicle. Even if a short period of time, remove them from your vehicle if at all possible.
Captain C.J. Beck from the West Monroe Police Department echoed Holloway's statement and added if you see your car being broken into, never approach and immediately call the police.
It's important never to confront those people. And again, even if you're a firearm carrier, you have to know the laws and when you can engage using your firearm, and that would not be one of them.
C.J. Beck also shared that it's important to stay involved with your local police department and neighborhood watch committees to keep from being victimized. Back to you, Jennifer.